Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amber. I hope you guys are doing well whenever you're watching. These messages today are going to be timeless, so whenever you find the video, just trust your intuition, discern, and take whatever messages are for you and leave the rest, but they should be resonating for a lot of you guys whenever you come across this video. The topic is going to be a message of hope. So whether you've been going through something or you need a little encouragement, a little positivity in your life, I just really felt like we were going to have a couple groups today, and I wanted to give you guys some positive energy and some messages to bring you hope in whatever situation that you are in. So please remember to take what resonates for you. But yeah, I wanted to say thank you guys for all of the subscribers and the likes and the comments on the videos. You guys mean so much to me, so thank you very much for that, and thank you for supporting me as a creator and as a reader. I truly love doing this, so thank you guys so much. So let's get into our reading today. Group 1 is going to be the Triple Goddess Tarot, and Group 2 is going to be the Crystal Visions Tarot. Group 1, Group 2, as soon as you know which group is jumping out at you, feel free to head to the description box and jump right ahead to your reading. But we're going to get going with Group 1. So Group 1, what messages of hope do we need? Don't you love these cards? This is actually my first tarot deck that I ever got. Really special. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that there's a message about some big cycle is changing or has wrapped up recently for you guys, Group 1. There may be some strange feelings of like nostalgia or pain, just a lot of big change. This could be tied to your story in life up to this point, something to do with family perhaps. It just feels very like big cycle ending energy, and perhaps you're a bit confused about what this means about who you are, where you're heading with this. I'm sorry guys, the card fell on the floor. Yeah, I see you struggling to break out of some sort of pattern. We have the Seven of Swords and the Devil card here, so I'm seeing a bit of a back and forth energy. I'm definitely getting that you guys may have been struggling with inner critics, voices, things that you've believed about yourself up until this point, and how those things are coming into question, and that is being challenged. But Spirit is, I just heard black sheep in my head, so some of you may be the black sheep of the family. I'm really getting a message here of hope that this is a chance for you to release what isn't serving you anymore. So as scary as change may seem, this is an opportunity for you to reinvent yourself. I don't even feel like it needs to be reinventing yourself. It actually feels like embracing who you are, who you truly are. That's a very beautiful message, and I understand how this feels scary. We just got the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands, you know, each card obviously has its own meaning, but what I'm getting from this card is that you're kind of lurching into this new version of you, and you're not quite sure how to do it, how to present yourself, what exactly you want to be giving off, the new energy you want to be giving off. But Spirit is saying that's okay. Take your time getting to know the new you and what you'd like to be bringing in for the upcoming year and the next several months. But I see a lot of contrast here between this darkness, these secrets, this pain, this past energy, and then this blue sky, more color, and it's like we're lurching forward into something new. It's a little out of our comfort zone, but we're heading towards something different. And a lot of it is coming from within. A lot of the change is coming from inside of us. So it's okay, Spirit is saying, to be new to something and to be confused about where something is going, but you're really being encouraged to embrace the unknown and to have a sense of playfulness and fun with it. it does not diminish at all, obviously, what you're coming from and how you felt in this past situation. There's a lot of heaviness. I feel like there's a tug of war happening between two sides of you. One side of you feels like you've always known this way of being or this way of life. It's like that's what you've known. So there's a part of you almost trying to recreate more of it in your present moment, even though it was a heavy energy. And then there's this other side of you that's like, the past is the past, we've got to move on. Spirit is saying, as a message of hope for you, to take your time and realize that this will be a process. It won't just be like one day everything is better. You're moving in that direction, but Spirit is saying some days you're going to feel a lot better, and some days the feelings are going to come up very intensely, and that's okay. It's okay. Spirit is asking you to get in touch with your feelings. Spirit is asking you to appreciate your feelings as a guidance system inside of you, recognizing that your anger, your sadness, grief, happiness, all of these emotions are directing you to different places and helping you see what is okay with you, what's not okay with you. Your emotions are actually trying to help you, so it may be scary to approach some of them, but I see you growing your tolerance for sitting with some of these emotions and actually learning to trust them and trust yourself and to love your emotions when they come up to help you, to help guide you. I feel that for you guys, group 1, there may have been some experiences that fogged over your inner compass, where maybe you started to lose your own voice. But what I really like about this is we're letting our voice back out. We're letting all the sides of us start to come out. We're wiping the slate clean here because we have an opportunity to. The Judgment card. So this is a big change. This is a big change that has happened. Spirit, oh my gosh, I love this card. We got the Ace of Cups. This is my favorite card in this whole deck. It looks so refreshing. Spirit saying drink water. That message comes up so much in so many of my readings, but Spirit is saying wash yourself off, cleanse yourself, and drink lots of water, especially if you've been feeling a lot of strong emotion that's making you cry, or maybe you've been needing to go work out and work some of the emotion off and you're sweating a lot. Spirit is saying make sure you replenish your body. You're made up of mostly water, so make sure you're drinking water. And this is just a wonderful emotional start. Spirit is saying for your message of hope, you are coming into a time in your life where you're going to see that you can create really positive relationships for yourself. Like, I see you letting the love in and starting to give love more freely. There's something here about opening up the heart space. This is a message that has been coming up in some of these groups, but I just really feel you wanting a change in your emotional space and with love and with picking people that are good to you. I also see a bit of part of the message of hope is addressing some of your inner critics in a loving way. Believe it or not, it causes more resistance to sometimes it causes more resistance to fight with an inner critic rather than thank the inner critic for trying to protect you from whatever it's trying to protect you from. I know that concept sounds crazy, like why am I thanking this voice that is so mean to me? But it's a part of you that's trying to protect something deeper. And if you go into it with that frame of mind, you'll see that the inner critic is trying to keep you safe from this or keep you safe from that. But I do see you challenging the inner critic in a loving way about what you deserve as far as love from friends, in romantic relationships. I really see a positive message here is your relationships with people improving, new people coming in, and people that you've been around starting to feel like you have more energy to give to yourself and enjoy others. So that's a really positive message here. Yeah, I love this. 4 of Pentacles. The energy I get from this card is her giving and having some to give, but not giving everything. See how she keeps these ones for herself? She's like, I know what I need for me, and when I have extra, I can give. So very much this more open dynamic between people of giving and receiving and releasing some of the fear surrounding those interactions. Yeah, we had 10 of Swords. This is acknowledging Spirit just wants you to know that everything you're feeling about what has changed in your life so far is extremely valid. It's not coming out of nowhere. It's not like you're just deciding to be super sad some days. It's not like you're just deciding this. Like, it's coming from a lot of history. So be very, very gentle with yourself and know that you are trending upwards, because this change is giving you an opportunity to release and to transform. I'm seeing a caterpillar in my mind, like a caterpillar, and they go into that really kind of mushy state in the cocoon, and then they turn into a butterfly. Again, Spirit is saying some of this change is going to be uncomfortable, weird, but also fun. It's going to feel refreshing. Spirit's saying you're taking on something new. Some of you may be literally doing writing or learning something new. An upgrade in work, I heard for some of you guys, an upgrade in the workspace. So that either means receiving a new job or being given more opportunities in your current workplace, or if you're looking to upgrade your finances, I'm seeing you finding a route to do that. I'm seeing something come in to give you a chance to upgrade your finances further. And I think the most beautiful message of all here is Spirit is saying you're coming back to yourself. After everything you've gone through, a major cycle has closed and you are coming back to yourself. And the thing I hear very clearly is you will know your own voice. You will start to become familiar with your own feelings, your own voice. And not only will you recognize them, but you'll stand up for yourself more in situations where before you questioned yourself if someone said no to one of your requests or something like that. You'll be able to feel what works for you and take action on that and set decent boundaries. And Spirit is saying you're going to have some options. So let me see what these options are about here. Yeah, it's like a veil is being lifted. As soon as we get out of the kind of brain fog and this, they're almost saying like this kind of role that we've been playing or we've been put into for quite some time, as soon as we lift this off, we're now really, really embracing who we are authentically, and it feels really good. We're way more in touch with our voice, and you start to be able to see what's around you more clearly rather than be stuck maybe in your mental space or inside your body. You start to feel like you can focus a little bit more on the outer world because you're making peace inside. And once you make peace inside, you feel like the outer world, you have more energy to interact and clarify things that you want. But you are going to be presented some opportunities and options coming up in the next several months. Spirit's saying 3 to 5 months. For some of you, 7 months. But there are a lot of things popping up here for you to, you're going to have a lot of choices in a positive way. So just be very clear with your inner voice and you'll know what lights you up, what you want to choose next. So group 1, that is your message of hope. I really am sending you so much love for everything that you've experienced, and I'm wishing you all the best and all the best healing. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like the video. Please leave me a comment and let me know what you thought or how this may connect to you. I appreciate you guys, and we will see you again soon in another reading. Alright, group 2, let's get into your reading. You chose the Crystal Visions Tarot. Both of these groups, the cards are like falling out of the box because I've used them so many times. Okay, you have a card that's coming out right away before I've shuffled. The card you got coming out right away is Three of Cups, and I always love this energy because this is an energy of having fun, getting together with people, enjoying things. I heard luck in love, so some of you, if you're searching for love, you have some romantic energy coming in. I heard from Spirit, maybe you've been searching for a while to have something work out romantically, and we finally have an option coming in that feels better to you, feels more appropriate for the level that you're at, more stable, something that you are genuinely more interested in, maybe something that lights you up. The card that fell to the floor is the Ace of Wands, so this is very, very positive if you're looking for any sort of romantic energy, but there is something coming in here that's lighting you up, and really, it's exciting. For some of you, the symbols that are sticking out to me on the cards are the dragon for sure and flowers, so I would definitely look into the spiritual meaning of a dragon. I know that they're powerful and sage, and maybe they can talk about regeneration. I'm not sure. But if you connect with dragons, we have that there. Maybe that's for someone specific. Wow. You got Ace of Swords as well. I just heard seeing through the BS. So a really positive message here is finding your inner strength and feeling like you are able to communicate yourself better. And in turn, you're receiving more clear communication from others because you are communicating at a different level. Let me see. Don't fall on the floor. Wow. 10 of Swords. So notice how she has a rose in her hands, and that's a painful image, and the 10 of Swords shows me that you guys have really been through it when you have tried for something that's important to you here, whether it be romantic or something else. But Spirit wanted to come right out of the gate and let you know that you have a fresh new beginning in these areas, and you will have something that lights you up inside. Maybe you've just been feeling very boring or blah in a certain area of your life, whether it be romantic or some other area where you don't feel like that spark is really there. Something hasn't really been engaging your energy very much, and you're starting to lose faith. So your message of hope is do not lose faith, because you do have connection coming in here. Queen of Swords. There is a very clear message here about becoming very clear about what you're wanting and being able to articulate it, and that drawing in things for you that match what you're looking for. Yeah, you're leveling up. Group 2, you're leveling up. That's the big thing I'm getting here, is that you're going from an energy that was, maybe people saw you a certain way, like where you're coming into like a new level of maturity, or a new level at your job, or like just a new level of asking for more and what you deserve, and people are really, really seeing this. Like, I feel like most people in your life have seen the shift, and they're taking it seriously because it is what it is. If you have some people that are not taking you seriously, Spirit is asking you to put some distance there. Obviously, take the messages that resonate for you if that's what you feel you want to do, but for anyone who is not acknowledging the significant personal shift that you have been through, and for anyone who's not acknowledging these new standards you have set for yourself, I'm hearing you don't really need to engage with that energy. If someone is determined to disrespect you, Spirit is saying do not engage. It's not worth your energy. It's not worth your time. It definitely can fire you up, when someone disrespects your energy, but you know who you are, you know your value, and your value is becoming more and more apparent to yourself, to you, and to most of the people around you, whether you're wanting them to see it or not. Some people you may want them to see it, some people you may not care, but a lot of people are seeing this upgrade. We have the Chariot in reverse, so there's something that you've been, again, something you've been waiting on for a while that has been making its way to you, but slowly. So I can see where there's tension here, group 2, where you're like, come on, I've done the work, I've done a lot, I've changed, like, can I have the thing I've been waiting for now? Spirit is saying the time is coming. Yes, we have 4 of Wands in reverse as well. So for me, this is like the energy is here, but it's been slow. So Chariot and the 4 of Wands reversed. Yeah, there was, you know what? There was some situation in the past where someone really made you feel unworthy, is what I'm hearing. And again, take it as it resonates. That may be for some of you guys, but there's some situation in the past here Spirit is bringing up where someone really attempted to, or they did make you feel unworthy, perhaps with their words or actions, and Spirit is asking you to release this. Because in this next phase, you're really, really going to understand how worthy you are. I think you're attracting in a lot of people that are going to treat you right because you're starting to see the difference, you know? When you just allow people into your energy that really don't respect you versus when you do, and how well people can treat you when you choose the right people, how to discern who the right people are. Okay, yeah, we've got 5 of Wands here. So there's some acknowledgement of issues with somebody. But the message of hope here is that you're leveling out of that situation. The other thing I'm hearing, and this is a little bit of drama, but this is what Spirit is asking me to communicate, is if there is someone that has been disrespecting you or giving you a hard time, I'm getting from Spirit that people are starting to see that the things that they're saying are not accurate, if that makes sense. Something about this. But again, maintain your energy and your value, and I wouldn't worry so much about what people say, you know? But Spirit does want to communicate to you that if you've been concerned that something is incorrect about you, something's being said that's incorrect and you know it's incorrect, that is being resolved, but let Spirit handle it. We have the Strength card. This is staying strong. I am getting a really strong message that you have love from a supporter, whether they are here in the physical or this is someone who is passed on, but you have a lot of support from someone. And if you do have someone who's passed on that you were very close to or you cared very much about, they want to thank you for all the support that you gave to them. And they are trying to support you now, not in the physical, but in any way they can. So that's for someone. But yeah, the Strength card is here, and Spirit is asking you to hang on. They're showing me the sun coming over the horizon. So they're saying just hang on because the dawn is coming. The sun is coming to fill your life. There's so much warmth coming in from people. There's so much connection, love for those of you that have really been looking for a decent love match. Like, I really feel positive energy in those areas for you guys. A lot of positive, loving connections. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you have been concerned about your finances or about your work situation or something about choosing a work situation. Maybe you're confused about which way to go, or maybe you feel that I'm hearing from Spirit. Spirit is saying persist, persist, persist. So If there's something you've been struggling with and it feels right to you, but you've been struggling, Spirit is asking you to keep having faith. Spirit also wants to reassure you that more... I want to get another card. I want to make sure the message is right and clear for you guys. Give me 1 second. Especially since you're inviting in all this clarity. We're going to start here in this reading. Yeah, the Empress energy. Beautiful. Yeah, Spirit is saying if you've been feeling like you're in lack mentality, or you're struggling, or you're wondering why things aren't working for you, but they're working for a lot of other people, Spirit is saying your time is coming. Please persist. Persist with the things that feel right to you, that you are guided to do each day. And be fair and real with yourself. If you have to take care of yourself in one way or another, take care of yourself. Meaning, like, if you have to accept a certain job, for example, temporarily to get you through until you can get something off the ground, or if you have to make ends meet a certain way. What is this message? Spirit is trying to alleviate some of your fear about having things provided for you. Spirit is saying you are abundant. Your energy is abundant. They're saying trust fall. They're saying, like, fall backwards and let us catch you. Let us catch you. But take some of these leaps. Spirit is saying that they've been giving you thoughts and ideas, and, like, they need you to leap so they can catch you. They're saying we want you to leap and we can catch you. So have faith and keep persisting in the things that are important to you. And Spirit is saying if you're having a choice between, like, a couple different pathways, or, like, classes or jobs, or if there's, like, a choice coming up, they're saying take a moment. Take a moment and really sit with it. Do not rush yourself, and sit for a second and really feel which option makes you feel expansive and which option makes you feel like you're choosing out of fear. And Spirit is also saying it is not necessarily one or the other. It could be a combination of things. It could be a third option you're not seeing. Spirit is saying sit with it and don't rush, because you don't have the full picture yet. But to really try to choose what makes you feel expansive, and to realize that maybe if you're feeling fear, like I have to choose one or two, like these are my two options, the reality is there are more options than you're potentially seeing. If that makes sense. Or the third option may be a blending of two things, for example. They're saying let some of the fear dissipate so that you can make a confident, calm, reassured decision coming from compassion and the best version of you. You have this Empress energy. You're going to be okay. So Spirit is saying, like, stand in your power. Invite in this new passionate change. I knew this card was going to come out. We got the Ace of Cups. Some of you who are wanting a new relationship are getting a new relationship. Or you're up-leveling the one you're in. It's like new emotional energy here. And I'm hearing tears of joy. There is water coming down from the rim of this cup, so I'm hearing someone very joyful that they will find a new connection. Temperance. There's a lot of peace. With finding some of the right people and finding this peace within yourself, I just see your life, like, starting to really come into this balance. It feels like a flow state. So, take your time, work through things that have been confusing you, or if you've had choices, like, just trust yourself, trust your voice. There's more of that coming in. But yeah, we're releasing some lack mentality. We're not giving energy to people that are disrespectful. We're choosing better for ourselves in all areas. And yeah, a lot of love and warmth and connection coming in. Very, very exciting for you guys, group 2. So that's what I have for you. That is your message of hope. If you enjoyed this reading, please like the video, leave me a comment, let me know how it connected for you, and feel free to check out the description box or my about section of my page if you're curious about readings or anything else. We have some new things coming up, so feel free to check that out. But I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will see you again soon in another reading.